How's it going, everybody? My name is LuckyBunz, and in today's video we're going to be going over why you actually need Giratina Origin Form with Shadow Force, but not for PvP. So unfortunately for PvP, this is not going to be an upgrade for Giratina. Even with Giratina Altered Form and Shadow Force, which is currently in rotation right now, it is not preferred to go with this moveset. At least for Giratina Origin Form though, which we're going to be talking about in this video, the typical moveset that you want to go with is going to be Shadow Claw plus Shadow Ball and Ominous Wind. And this is going to be the preferred moveset for Giratina Origin Form in the Ultra League as well as the Master League, but it is going to have better meta relevance in the Master League specifically. Now, however, what we really want to focus on during this video is going to be Giratina Origin Form in the Raid/Gym meta, and why Shadow Force actually makes it so much better. So unfortunately GamePress has not updated their site, but Pokeminers did post the stats for Shadow Force, and this is the official stats. So I was able to go in and customize what the move should look like in the current meta. So now of course the question is, how much better is Shadow Force compared to Shadow Ball? So it's actually roughly 500 points higher, making it a significant increase compared to literally every other Ghost-type Pokemon. Now previously, Giratina Origin Form was already the best Ghost-type Pokemon outside of the Mega Evolutions, so Shadow Force basically just one-upped itself, which was kinda cool. And then you also have Dragapult as well with Hex and Shadow Ball, which is a future Gen 8 Pokemon. This was supposed to beat out Giratina Origin Form with Shadow Ball, but now Giratina Origin Form with Shadow Force basically just topped that too. So yeah, this is a really good Pokemon. Now here's the thing though, we've had Giratina Origin Form before in raids, so many of you have probably had the chance to get yourself hundos or even just really good IV spreads on this Pokemon. So now with Shadow Force coming back in, you can't TM it like normal, right? It's an exclusive move, it's its signature move, so you're going to have to use an Elite Charge TM. So now the question is, should you use an Elite TM or potentially Elite TMs to get Shadow Force on your Giratina? I would recommend only using a maximum of one Elite TM unless you have like a ton of Elite TMs and you don't really care that much. But to be honest, I would just play it safe. I mean, Elite TM your hundo if you have it. Maybe like a shiny 96 or 98 if you really want to. I think that would be really cool. But inevitably, guys, power creeps are going to happen. So while Giratina Origin Form with Shadow Force is currently the best Ghost-type Pokemon in the game, non-Mega, and it's probably going to be this way for quite some time, eventually it will get outclassed. For example, we have a lot of Shadow variants that haven't been released in-game for Ghost-type Pokemon, and when that happens, Giratina Origin Form is no longer going to be the best, and I can guarantee that. Now of course, because we only have a few days to raid Giratina Origin Form, I want to give you guys a few additional tips and tricks to help you out. So first off, the odds of getting a shiny from a legendary raid is going to be 1 out of 20. We are also going to be getting 2 free raid passes a day thanks to the Season of Light, so if you guys haven't paid attention to that already, make sure you go out and do at least 2 Giratina raids. You can carry over 1 free pass if you keep it in your inventory until the next day, which means you can do a total of 3 free raids, which is something that I tend to do very often. Also, if you have a Mega Level 3 Dragon or Ghost-type Pokemon, this is the typing for Giratina. Keep it evolved when you're going to be raiding because you're going to have a better chance to get more extra large candy. I kid you not, guys, the Mega Level 3 system, or just like the Mega system in general with Mega Level 3 is so good. For example, I went through Chandelure Calm Day and it only took me an hour to get 296 extra large candy catching them. So hopefully some of you guys do have a Mega Level 3 Dragon or Ghost-type Pokemon, for example, that could be Gengar or Charizard, Ampharos. There's definitely a few to name there, so hopefully you have had some time to build it up. We've had the Mega System in-game, or sorry, the Mega System rework in-game for quite some time now, so if you guys have been actively playing this year, you should have at least one of these. The next tip that I have for you guys is going to be that if you get any shiny Giratina, or even just regular Giratina with Shadow Force, but unfortunately they have bad IVs, I would recommend saving a few of these for lucky trades in the future. Not only is it going to cost you half the Stardust to power it up, but you have a better chance of getting better IVs because the floor is going to be 12, 12, 12 instead of 10, 10, 10. Also, the reduced Stardust is honestly one of the biggest selling factors to me because Stardust is a commodity in this game, even though it has become a little bit easier to get it now. I would still say that if you can save Stardust to get a really good Pokemon higher up there, I would definitely do it. And guys, we've talked about IVs on this channel before, so if you're curious when it comes down to IVs over the base stats of a Pokemon, you always want to go with the base stats. And Giratina with Shadow Force, yeah, that's definitely going to take priority over pretty much anything else. And to be honest, this is going to be the best time to raid Giratina. You have a signature move available, and you could potentially get it in its shiny form. Not to mention, you will also get double candy due to the Halloween event bonuses. So overall guys, Giratina Origin Form with Shadow Force, a massive win. Highly recommend going for it, but that's pretty much going to wrap things up for this video. If you want some more tips and tricks, you guys can check out these videos right here. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon in the next one.